What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Sorry, guys. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm eating also. My the wife will not be joining me tonight unless she makes a special appearance. Um, she's not feeling well, so she's gonna lay down in the bed and watch me from in there and get in my ass if I do anything wrong. So, but anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see what we got here. Hey, what's up? I know my rights. How you doing? Hi, struck by lightning. How you doing? Don't pay me no attention. I am trying to get my bites of food in while we wait for some people to get in here. My wife made white chicken chili. Oh my God. I've never tried crack, but I can imagine would be crack. It's that good. I know, despite popular belief, I'm not a crackhead. Nor have I ever been. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me scoot this a little bit closer so I can read it. Ah, you wasn't out no good. No cop action up there in Middletown tonight. It's Sunday. You know, sometimes some cops. I mean, it really just depends. Some cops really like to get down on Sunday night. Well, I don't have all my teeth. I'm missing a couple, but it's all from just not brushing my teeth when I was younger. Um, like I said, I was I grew up in a children's home. I didn't have people telling me to brush my teeth and you know what I mean, things like that before I go to bed or whatever. So I never brushed my teeth when I was younger. When I got joined the military, I started brushing my teeth, you know, and I brush my teeth now, but it's kind of too late, you know. But yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do any drugs. I used to be addicted to pain pills. That's pretty much popular. Everybody knows that. Well, most of the people that's been subbed to my channel for a long time know. And any of you that's went through my videos and looked, you know, and watched my old videos, the very first video I ever put out, I told everybody who I was. I told them my criminal record, everything. I just laid it out there and was like, you know, this is me. You know, deal with it. If you don't, you can. If you don't, can't, then sayonara. See you later. You know, that way nobody could come up with, oh, I doxed you and you have assaults and you have this and you have that. Big, everybody knows that. I already told them. You know what I'm saying? So there's, everybody knows my criminal record on my channel because, and if you don't, I recommend you go back and watch my very first video about 850 videos ago. um, I am one of the old school auditors. I'm not an auditor. I'm a cop watcher, really. I do occasionally do. I do occasionally audit, but just rarely. I don't. I mean, I have nothing against auditing. I mean, I will audit a place. Don't get me wrong. Um, and I do here and there, but I mainly cop watch. Um, I do it to keep people safe, make sure that they don't get their rights violated. Um, um, I I don't feel bad. I know my rights. I sound like a guy too. um, but but no, I just felt like I would come out and tell everybody exactly who I was. My history, my criminal record, all of it. That way, nobody can come out and be like, "Oh, you're a dirty criminal," and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I didn't know my rights back then. Um, you still get these trolls that they'll look at my criminal record and they'll put my criminal record out there, like, "Look at all this stuff he's on his record." What they fail to realize is that they should go to the outcome of the case and see if I was convicted of those or if they were dismissed, dropped, whatever. Because majority of what I'm is on my record, unfortunately, is not ain't part of my criminal record. But once you've been charged with it, it stays on your record. It's like my daughter. My daughter's been she was charged with assault twice. My youngest, Angel, both assaults were dismissed. But you can look her record up, and they're still on her record. She's going to college right now to be a nurse, and she almost didn't get into the college because they found that on her record. Um, but they let her join anyway because, and the reason was is that they were dismissed. But it's fucked up that that stays on your record. If something's been dismissed, or if you're found not guilty for something, or it's been dismissed, that should be completely wiped off your record, like it never fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. What if you was what if somebody charged you was or said you raped them and you went through trial and it come out that this girl had a vendetta against you or guy, whatever, had a vendetta against you and you were found not guilty and they actually, let's just say for shits and giggles, they actually charged the person that accused you of that with filing a false police report, all that shit. None of that's, no one's going to see that. If they just pull up your record, they're going to see it. You were charged with rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That kind of thing should be off of your record 100% if you're found not guilty or if it's dismissed, especially if it's been dismissed. You know what I mean? Because usually being dismissed means that it never should have been there in the first place. You know what I mean? Being found not guilty, as far as I'm concerned, is just as simple, just as good as being dismissed. Maybe even a little bit better if you went to trial and was found not guilty. You know what I mean? That could be even better than dismissed, whatever. But I don't know. I all I know is that the criminal justice system is some fucked up shit, man. It really is. It's got some really fucked up things wrong with it. Needs corrected. You know, I mean, I get it's never going to be perfect, but it should be a lot closer to perfect, and it should be something that they fix in progress. You know what I'm saying? They should progressively make it better. You know. Wow, that's fucked up, Teresa B. Hey, what's up, Motor City Madman? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? But anyway, guys, I'm going to touch on it today. I've been avoiding even talking about the idiot, but I'm going to say something today because I have people that's been asking me. No, I absolutely 100% do not support delete laws. Not even a little bit. Not at all. When he come out, guys, I gave him a chance. I was going to work with him. I was even going to go do some auditing with him. And give him a chance. I believe everybody deserves a chance. But the more I've heard from about him, and the more I've found out about this guy, he's a grimy motherfucker, dude. He is he's a con man from the word go. You know, and I sure hope that none of you goddamn that. I sure hope that none of you guys have given him money for the people he helps. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy hasn't helped anybody. I'm not gonna say that he hasn't gave money to anybody or whatever because I have no proof of that. But it wouldn't surprise me if nobody's ever seen a dime from this guy. Okay, uh, he travels from state to state, from tragedy to tragedy, and he cashes in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does, um, under the guise of helping out with the law. He's got some dude supposedly called Bobby Laws that I don't know who this guy is. Does anybody know who this guy is? Bobby Laws sounds pretty fucking fake to me. Uh, but he supposedly helped Great Lakes audits. But I mean, I would be willing to bet Great Lakes ain't seen a dime. And supposedly this money thousands went to his legal fees. Let me find out. I'd like to interview Great Lakes and see if he's even ever met Bobby Laws. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because anybody could be on a phone conversation with somebody like, "Hey, yeah, I'm Bobby Laws. How you doing?" He could have stopped and got a hobo on the street who was like, "Hey, I'll give you $20 if you pretend like your name is Bobby Laws." And like I said, though, I mean, I don't know if any of it's true or not. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So no factual information here. The only factual information I know is he's a grimy motherfucker, and that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But um, anybody that would intentionally abuse a woman on camera is a grimy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely assaulted Kate several times. You know what I'm saying? That I do know that I watched on the stream. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, Billy Chili, but when you're walking and you purposely stop and go backwards and try to elbow somebody, that's a fucking assault. Period. Bottom line. But all that aside, uh, I just don't care for him. You know. You know. But that's my opinion. But if he's honestly trying to change something, then I'm good. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? But you know, my opinion is that he's not. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit and dog him and degrade him, and you know what I mean? It is what it is. He does his thing. I'll do my thing, and everybody can be happy with whatever. But no, my answer is no. I don't support him. I don't back him. I don't believe anything he says, and that's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sure I'll get a lawsuit in the mail. Good luck. Good luck getting any money. But Hey, what's up, CRA Autos? How you doing, buddy? How you been? Sorry, I'm I'm getting some cracker. If you ain't following along, that's what I call my wife's white chicken chili. I call it crack because I will seriously sit up here tonight and fuck this shit up, man. I will eat so much of this crap that I want to vomit. But man, it's so good, dude. The lawsuit won't fit. What's that mean? What do you mean by that? It won't fit what? If you mean he won't get no money, you're right. Because I don't got no money to get, so it'd be a waste of paper. But you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what you're saying, Night Gypsy. But anyway, so how was everybody's week, man? Y'all have a good week? Oh, right, Master ZL Master, yeah, ZXL, yeah, you definitely won't fit. But so how was y'all weekend this week or this week? I mean, sorry, how was y'all's week? Me and the wife's been trying to get the house together. I've been painting inside. Well, we did an inside, a couple inside rooms, but uh, yeah, whatever. Uh, but I got half the outside of the house painted. Was gonna actually paint the rest this weekend, but shit come up and didn't have time to do it. So hopefully, we're gonna shoot for next weekend or maybe sometime this week when it's nice out or something. You know, it's not too hot. I can't sit out there, man, anymore like I used to. You know, back when I was younger, I built homes for a living, and the heat didn't bother me. You know, I could sit out there for 10 hours a day in that heat, not bother me a bit. Now I'm out there. If I'm out in the sun a couple hours straight, it's a wrap, guys. I start getting nauseous and feeling really bad. Got to get the hell out of there. but but anyway, uh, I'm gonna work this weekend or this week, guys. I'm gonna definitely work and try to get um, the StreamYards thing going so that I can bring some of you guys up on a panel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely work on that this week. You have my word. I'm gonna see how I can. I'm gonna get it downloaded and I'm gonna do some practice runs on it and see if I can get. You know what I mean? See if I can get it to. Is my coffee pot still on? But see if I can get that to work. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be cool. Have a little panel. Have y'all up in here and us all talk and stuff. Hey, what's up, Lauren? I know it's freaking hot as hell in here, man. I mean, it's fucking roasting. My goodness. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna check on the StreamYards, guys, and I don't know if I mean probably have to do that on my laptop. I would think. I don't know. Does anybody know? Can I do StreamYards on my phone also? Probably wouldn't be as probably wouldn't be as in depth. Probably have to do it on my computer. I would think my laptop. Uh, my God, it's seriously hot in here, man. Whew, my goodness. I mean, I can't drink no more of this coffee. It's too hot. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna grab my drink. Right. It's only take me a hot second, y'all. Ugh. All right, I'm back. See the kid. See the kitty cat. Oh, y'all can't see the kitty cat. Yeah. See the kitty cat in the window. Two Face. See him, guys? His name's Two Face because he's got One black face and one white side and one black side of his face. Yeah. He's a lover boy, ain't you? Ain't you? Show everybody your face. Show them all your two faces. But that's his name. That's his name's Two Face. Wow, heading to Seattle, huh? Wow, that sounds like an adventure. Where are you from? Where are you from now? Oh, you're in South Dakota. Is that where you're from, or are you getting ready? Do you live in Seattle? What's been going on with you, CRA? Have you got any auditing in? And I mean, have you run across any tyrants this week or what? Matter of fact, hang on, CRA. Let me get you a wrench, buddy. And then same with you. I know my rights. There you go. Both of you guys have a wrench now. Where's Teresa P? Here's Teresa P. Teresa P. ZO. There you go, buddy. There you go. Let's just give them all wrenches. If I don't know you, I won't give you a wrench. Because, see, a lot of people don't realize that, like, let's say, like, for instance, James Freeman's second channel, Fake News Network, and then AFA, Accountability for All, second channel, AFA crew, they make everybody a wrench. Because if you make everybody a wrench, nobody can boot anybody else. So if you accidentally give a wrench to a troll, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it because everybody's got wrenches and you can't time out the only person can time out a moderator is me. So, they can't ruin anybody's channel. You know what I mean? And we all know that they would definitely try to do that. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. It's actually my Halloween shirt, for Halloween season, but I ran out of shirts to wear clean. So I was like, I just throw this on and threw it on. But it's pretty cool. But I don't know, I did a couple cop watches, guys. I don't know if you guys watched them. The one where they waited for a Middletown canine unit to come. They had a canine unit there, and I was talking about how they travel together, right? What's so funny is that I don't know if the camera picked it up, guys, but when I first got there, if you guys listen, hopefully you can hear it. I haven't rewatched it. I'm gonna probably rewatch it tonight to see if I can hear it. I heard the cop tell the guy. The guy was already protesting, saying, "No, you can't search my car." Oh, cool. That's CRA. I'll check it out, man, when you post it. So, anyways, um, yeah, I'm gonna definitely get that. I need to go up there and do that. Actually, good call on my rights. I need to do that. Uh, oh shit! For what, CRA? Would they hit you with some bullshit while you were auditing? Here's the thing, man. When I first pulled up there, right, the guy was already protesting, no, I don't agree to a search. And the cop was like, well, sir, we already have a canine here, right? I don't know if he knew about Rodriguez versus U.S. or not, but Rodriguez versus U.S. is one of the case laws that state they can't prolong a traffic stop to wait on a canine without probable cause or reasonable suspicion. Me and the cop got into it. He said it was reasonable suspicion. Pretty freaking sure it's probable cause. I haven't had time to check on it yet, but I will later. But I did do a quick cursory glance at Rodriguez versus U.S., and I'm pretty sure they mentioned probable cause in it. So I have to go through it a little deeper. We all know that. Oh wow! So contempt of cop. So contempt of cop. I think. I'm sorry, guys. My daughter. Hey, Michelle, can you call Angel and tell her that I'm doing a live stream right now? She's trying to call me. Anyway, so it sounds like a contempt of cop to me. So he was like, "No, I don't agree." I don't know if he knew about Rodriguez, Ohio versus Ohio, saying, "Hey, you can't keep me here to wait on a dog," because the cop was like, "Well, sir, we already have a canine here." Well, when I was like, well, "What are you guys waiting on?" And then I seen Middletown pull up. I'm like, "Why?" I asked the cop, I was like, Why did you make him wait when you have a can?" Oh, that's a bomb dog. So fucking fly, dude. So the cop that was there, or the canine cop, was a bomb dog. So I don't know if they were trying to play that like, oh, well, the canine's already here, so you ain't got a choice but to let us do a free air sniff. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit. There was no reason, guys, for that cop to even mention that he had a fucking, oh, they already had a canine there, right? If that canine can't do the fucking job, then it doesn't make a difference. It's a worthless canine. And he's waiting for a canine to get there, regardless of whether you got a canine there. If that canine ain't a dog to search for drugs and that's what you're wanting to search for, that's him waiting on a fucking canine. You know what I'm saying? Michelle! Hang on, guys. Let me tell my wife to call our daughter. Sorry, guys. Give me one hot second. Hey, babe. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry. All right, my wife's calling our daughter to see what's going on. So, anyways, so why would he be saying that to the guy? You know what I mean? Uh, Let me see what I missed. It. Okay. No, CRA actually, I believe in Rodriguez, it was 8 minutes, man. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. It was 8 minutes. That's how long he waited. It was 8 minutes. I don't know if maybe it was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes in total, and that the judge ruled that, let's just say, for instance, the whole time was 20 minutes. The judge ruled, oh, well, you should have been able to write him a speeding ticket within 12 minutes. So you kept him waiting 8 minutes longer than it took to write a ticket. I don't know if that's the case because, man, you guys all know case law. That shit goes on forever. I get seriously tired of reading case law because it's so fucking crazy how long it is. But I'm pretty sure it was they decided 8 minutes was how long was too long. So I don't know if it was 8 minutes over the reasonable time that it would have took to write him the ticket that they stopped him for, or what. But guys, we all know that if a cop stops you and is going to write you a ticket, it's not going to take longer than 10 minutes to write a fucking ticket. It shouldn't at all. Um, yes, I absolutely am Crazy D. I am absolutely a NASCAR fan. And it's my favorite driver was Jeff Gordon. I know. Go ahead, let the jokes start. Yeah, I was a big Jeff Gordon fan. But anyway, uh, so why would he have? Yeah, it's crazy. I know, Marais. I'm sure it was contempt of cop, right? CRA had to do probably had something to do with auditing. I'm sure they didn't like you. Let me guess, you didn't ID something stupid, and they thought you should have. Hope you beat it, man, and I hope you fucking sue their ass. But anyway, because when I asked the cop, I was like, "Well, why are you? What's going on?" He's right there's a canine. He was like, "Well, that's a bomb dog." So then why would have 5 minutes before that they've been telling the driver that, well, sir, we already have a canine here, but they waited. Oh God, look at my time. Look at my do the time on my video. I was probably there 15 minutes, probably at least before the canine even showed up, and they were already stopped and pulled out of the car, and within 5 minutes the ambulance had got there. You know what I'm saying? The ambulance had got there within 5 minutes of me being there. So we all know how long that usually takes, a call to the ambulance for the ambulance to get there to take his passenger away. What? Probably 15 minutes more. So he was probably there a good half an hour or more, all waiting on a canine unit. Yeah, crazy dude. Yeah, who knows? Day and Dag, whatever your name is, you know. Oh wow, CRA. I beat the crappy jaywalking ticket they gave me. Where did they say you was jaywalking? I know my rights. I would really seriously like you to video record the exact spot for me and put it on your channel where they hit you with that ticket at. Because for you to be jaywalking, you have to be between two traffic lights to be jaywalking in Ohio. So if they try to get you between a stop sign and a light, it's not jaywalking. It has to be between two traffic control signals. A stop sign is a traffic control device. That's how I beat them in court because I use their own verbiage against them. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so yeah, definitely. So right. But anyway, I know my rights. So where did you get hit by? Hey, where did you get hit with the jaywalking at? Was you between two lights? Say you told him, boy, did you get that from my channel about the two traffic control lights device signals? No, you're absolutely not right. Wrong. Yeah, I would appeal that. I would appeal that bigger than shit. It says it right in the ORC, traffic control signals. A stop sign is a device, and he can say you're wrong. He's wrong. You're wrong all he wants. But if you appeal that, you will 100% overturn that conviction. You absolutely will. So if I was you, I'd appeal it. You can do it by yourself. You don't need a lawyer. It's as simple as writing a letter to the appeals. I think it's Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. Yeah. So I'm telling you, it's corrupt, man. The system is fucked up. They basically do whatever the fuck they want. You know. I mean, they didn't push that shit with me because they knew that I would have took their ass to the box. I would have fucking sued their ass if they would have. And you have a lawsuit. They maliciously prosecuted you. You know what I'm saying? And then even after, if you brought up the two signals issue, he didn't overturn that or dismiss it. Definitely, that was malicious prosecution for sure. Yeah, I would. I would file a lawsuit, man. I know you. You're probably. I know you're poor like me. I know my rights, but you don't need a lawyer to file a lawsuit, and you damn sure don't need one to file an appeal. Write that shit to the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, and when you get that shit overturned and it's get on appeal, sue their fucking ass. Sue their fucking ass, and put the prosecutor as a fucking plaintiff, the judge as a plaintiff, and the cops that arrested you as a plaintiff, and the city of Middletown. And I guarantee you'll win a lawsuit. Guarantee it. Oh yeah. I would have to do it. Yeah, I've thought about doing that, Crazy D. But doing that, man, I feel like I'm copying off somebody, and I don't really want to bite their material, man. You know what I mean? Um, I'd like to come up with another sign and do it, but I don't know. I would kind of feel like, I don't know, like I'm a copycat or something, or I'm biting off Jeff's shit. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that, but yeah, I would love to do it. It would be awesome. Yeah, Eric Brandt was his own attorney, and then look at the one time he had other attorneys, he went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Eric Brandt's. I liked Eric Brandt. He was a little boisterous for me. A little bit boom out there. But Eric Brandt, he did some good work. And Eric's problem was his mouth. Eric got mad and would say things that he shouldn't say. You know, I know we have freedom of speech, guys, but even freedom of speech has limitations. Can't threaten people. You know what I mean? And it's never wise to threaten a judge. I mean, it's just not very smart. So, that's where Eric fucked up, man. You know, Eric could still be out here doing some good work, making some good changes, because he did make some changes over there. I mean, he really did. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have took out the FUCK. I would have said it all. I would have said every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Did you see in the video where the guy went to jail how I was going up on the Middletown cruiser recording it? I was hoping he'd say something to me, but he didn't. I think he knew better. You know what I mean? I think he knew better. But Middletown don't really know me either. Uh, yeah, struck by lightning, damn sure did. And that sucks because Eric did some good work, man. I don't agree with the methods he used on everything. Um, you know, I was sort of like that when I first started. I was crazy. I cussed him up and down, left and right, didn't give a shit. You know, I've calmed down a lot in my auditing and my cop watching because of my wife. My wife brought it to my attention that it's just ugly. And she's right. Ain't no point in doing all that. You know, uh, and that's why I stopped. Now, don't get me wrong. If a cop, oh wow, really? I have to check that out, Crazy D. Um, but but you know, I was wild and crazy, cussed them up and down. But it really, who else was it? It was somebody else. I think it was Rogue. I think it was Rogue Nation who brought it to my attention that I have to take that into court. You know what I mean? If I end up with a lawsuit, I'm going to have to take my recording into court and let a jury or a judge or whoever listen to it. So, do I really want a jury to listen to me being belligerent and acting that way towards a cop? Would it affect my lawsuit? Would it affect the outcome of how much money I got or the total outcome of the case? Probably. You know what I mean? exactly, Joey. What are my thoughts on Roe versus Wade? Oh my goodness. I really don't want to get into that political, but I will just say this. I believe that a woman has a right to do what they want with their body. It's their body. I believe they have a right to do what they want. Do I believe that some women abuse it? Oh, I absolutely. I know for a fact that some women go out, have unprotected sex, and just the next day take a pill that says, the day after pill. That's irresponsible. With everything, it's with like everything we do, there's a responsibility on us to properly do it. And that includes sex. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't want to get pregnant, 99.9% of the time, have the man wear a condom, and there you go. Yeah, no, it's not foolproof, but if you're out there sleeping with somebody you don't fucking know anyway, why ain't you wearing a condom? You know what I mean? I look at it several different ways. Uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I believe that a woman has the right to do with her body what's, it's her body. Who the fuck? It's just a whole thing of government overreach. Who the fuck is the government to tell you as a woman, oh, you can't abort that baby, or you can abort that baby. Oh, you got raped violently by 30 different men, and you don't know. Oh well, you're having that baby anyway. Who the fuck are they to tell you that? They're nobody. That they don't. The government should not be in our lives like that. Governments were never meant to make those kind of decisions in our life. You know what I mean? The founding fathers of America was never meant for our government to be what our government is today. Our government today is exactly what the founding fathers of America fought to fucking get rid of. It's exactly what it is. So it's just turned into the British government, basically all over again. Tyrants. And they use force and violence to make you submit to their will. And if you don't like it, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Eventually, we the people will hopefully get tired of it and rise up and take back our country. But it's not going to be in my lifetime. You know, there's a bunch of pussies out there. A bunch of sheep that just wanna, they think that the government is here to protect them and keep them safe, and they're sheep. They don't know any better. And it's not really their fault. You know what I mean? But who calls another man to take care of their business? I don't call the fucking cops. Let me tell you right now. If you're a troll out there and you want to come fight me, don't worry about the cops, because I'm not going to call them. And I have a big side yard that we can get down and get busy. We can hit all day long. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody in this house going to call the fucking police. You know what I mean? And if cops did come when we were fighting, I tell them to beat fucking feet and get off my property. What happens on my property is my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? You could cry to them and tell them how, please help you, but I ain't gonna do that even if you're whooping my ass. Whatever. But it is what it is. There you go, CXL. Yeah, I know my rights. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm a convicted felon, so I'm not going to say you're going to get shot. You know what I'm saying? But some bad shit might happen. You know what I'm saying? But no, for real. It is what it is. You know, uh, it's just like everything. There's bad and good in everything. Bad and good in cops, bad and good in judges, bad and good in prosecutors, bad and good in defense attorneys, bad and good in activism, bad and good in citizens. I mean, it's people, man. People are some fucked up individuals. I mean, there are some fucked up people in this world, man. I mean, really bad, fucked up people, man. And I don't know, but as far as Roe versus Wade, I believe that a woman has the right to do with her body what she sees fit. Who the hell am I to tell a woman, no, you can't have an abortion, or what? Either way, I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I am no more of anybody than a government official is, or the government in total is. You know what I mean? Because the government is a collection of citizens that we've elected into power. So therefore, they're just citizens that we've given the power to make decisions. It was never meant to be make decisions for us, for our personal life. You know, that's not how it's supposed to be. And who the hell the government thinks they are to say, you got to have that baby, you can't have that baby. Whose fucking choice is it? I heard somebody, I don't know who the hell told me, but that I heard that if you're pregnant and you have a miscarriage, that they could take you to trial if they think there was foul play in it. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but holy fucking shit. Who's fucking gonna make the decision on that? You know what I'm saying? Wow. So if you're a woman who's had complications in pregnancy your whole life, maybe he's only been able to have one kid and has tried many times and had many miscarriages. My wife's younger sister's that way. She'll get pregnant and lose the baby. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the time. Well, now about 90% of the time she's I can't say. I mean, she ain't been like pregnant after pregnant. But she's been pregnant a few times and has lost the baby every time. After her last child, which was, I think he's 8 or 9, something like that. Are they going to take her to prison or are they going to take her to trial because she loses a child, gets pregnant and has a miscarriage like she does? I mean, that's fucking crazy, guys. To think that the power, exactly, they're not lords over anybody, you know? Who the hell has a period tracker? A period tracker app? Never heard of that, man. Wow, they really have. My wife writes her shit down on a paper on her calendar, man. That's her period tracker app. But wow, that's fucking crazy, guys. To think that an entity that we us have given power to has took that much more power over us. You see what I mean? Wow, holy fucking shit, dude. And I can't believe that sheep and these fucking asshole trolls, like these fucking trolls that get on here, that are all about the cops and all about the government and all about the blah blah blah. They're okay with that shit, man. They're 100% okay with fucking tyrant pieces of shit running their fucking life. Like, I mean, hey trolls, I know you're in here watching. Are you gonna what if the government says you're no longer allowed to take a shit unless we okay it? Are you gonna pinch off that fucking shit that you got to take, or are you gonna shit anyway? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna defy your mama nature, or are you gonna defy mother government, father government? Which one's it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to do one or the other. What if they say you're no longer allowed to take care of your kids once they turn 18? That they can no longer move back and live into your home. That they have to live in a separate home because it messes up the census when they do a census. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna let your children be homeless because the government says you can't allow your children back into your home, your home after they turn 18? What are you gonna do? Come on, trolls. I know you're in there. Speak up. Are you gonna are you gonna abide daddy government? Or are you gonna and let your mommy and or let your daughter and your son or whoever be homeless? And if you got grandbabies, let them be homeless with your grandbabies. I mean, yeah, yeah. I remember when we didn't have to wear seatbelts. Yeah, I have a mount that goes on it for my camera. Yeah, yeah, I have a mount for that. Yeah, it's a 10-inch meat. I think 10 inches. I think it's either a 10 or 8. I think it's a 10-inch meat. Yeah, it shows. It's a badass telescope, man. It's got the remote where I can just type in where I want it to go, and it automatically goes to the star or the galaxy that I type in. It's badass. Um, but yeah, me too, Joey. I do. Me too. You know, it's just like the seatbelts. Who the fuck is the government to tell me I have to wear a seatbelt? What about a motorcyclist? I'm a motorcycle guy. I don't have a motorcycle now, but I did. I had to sell it, to pay my back taxes and stuff. But tell me, what's the difference in somebody driving a motorcycle and me not wearing a seatbelt in my car? Am I in more danger than the guy in the fucking on the motorcycle who doesn't have a seatbelt or no way to protect himself in a wreck? So why is it that they haven't just outlawed motorcycles totally then? Because, pretty dangerous if you get into a wreck in one. Maybe they should outlaw them. Maybe it should ban them. Oh, well, wait a minute. It takes fossil fuel, so they'll never do that. Wouldn't want to fuck with the fossil fuel companies, right? Exactly. I know my rights. Uh, no, you can't get pulled over. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, you can't get pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt in Ohio, even though they do it all the time and just say, "Oh, well, your license plate lights out." Oh, you went a couple miles over the speed. They just did it to my daughter, and it was bad. The trooper was all about her not having her seatbelt on. She was like, "Why did you pull me over to begin with?" Oh, you was going a couple miles an hour over the speed limit. Yeah. So they find a reason to pull you over. Just like when you dip off of a DUI checkpoint at the spot that they legally have to give you to be able to turn away, they get behind you and pull you over. They do it for anything they can, and they will pull you over regardless because they know that you. What are you gonna fucking do, you lowly peasant? You know what I mean? We're the police. You're a lowly fucking peasant. That's how they feel. And that's how they think, and that's how they act. I mean, actions speak louder than words. And the way the cops act towards us proves that they think we're fucking peasants and they're the lords of our life. And that how dare us think that we have freedoms to do anything we want? How dare they? We didn't ask them for permission to do that. So fuck you. I'm going to give you a ticket. It's basically how it is. I mean, well, yeah, CRA, I definitely want another Harley. But I doubt if you can hook me up as cheap as I would need. So I do appreciate that though, but it would have to be pretty fucking cheap for me to be able to afford it. uh, uh, yeah, anytime you get pulled over, you have to give a driver's license if it's for a traffic violation. Uh, Joey, I mean, a traffic stop is a traffic stop no matter what you're on. But they can't just pull you over. I mean, if it's a bullshit thing, you've probably seen them on YouTube where the cop just pulls him over like, "Hey, you flipped me off." That's not a valid traffic stop, and you can tell the cop to go fuck themselves. That you do not have to ID. It has to be a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if it's you have a traffic, if you're pulled over by a cop for a traffic violation, you absolutely have to give ID. You know, so not. I mean, if you're the driver, now if you're the passenger, you don't. But driver, yes. Oh wow, damn, Mouse, that's crazy. Yeah, because the XL, yeah, yeah. So, but just like when the traffic stop the other day where they took the guy to jail, they found something in his trunk. If you guys watch my video, the 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 dog didn't even pay attention to the fucking trunk. That's where the drugs were. Didn't pay attention to the trunk at all. And when he come around, I heard him say to the other cop, "Yeah, driver's door." I heard him say it. So he said his dog hit on the car that next to the driver's door. That's not where the drugs were. You know what I'm saying? The drugs were in the back in the trunk. But hey, yeah, oh yeah, I know my rights. They love to try to do that. Yep, yeah, it's crazy, and they had that cop saying he had reasonable suspicion. What was his reasonable suspicion? You know what I mean? The mom was there, and the mom was trying to ask too. None of them would answer her. They didn't expect me to show up. You know what I mean? They had already called the dog, so they didn't expect the guys nobody to ask that question. You know what I mean? So when it did get asked, oh God, yeah. So when it did get asked, they didn't know what to do. None of them had an answer. You know what I mean? So uh, they freaking, my wife just gave me an ice pack. Oh my God, it feels so good. So yeah, they didn't expect that question to be asked, so they didn't have an answer for it. So that's why each one of them kept saying, "Oh, I don't know. You have to ask the other one." And then you all saw them over there huddled up talking. They were trying to come up with the answer because it can't be his past history. Your criminal history isn't probable cause to do a dog search. It's just not. They can't. It's not. And being in a high traffic crime area ain't either, or a high drug area isn't probable cause either. So yeah. Um, that's a good question, CRA. I don't know. I think so. I think they all are trained to do. I mean, I can't say, some states might be different, you know what I mean? But uh, I think they're trained to like alert the same way, like as far as what they do when they alert on something. But, just like I said in the video, the canine cops are nothing more than dog trainers. They train their dogs, and a dog trainer can make a dog do hop on two legs. You know what I'm saying? So of course they can make them bark or sit down or whatever with the movement of a hand. We all know that. You see me put that cop on Front Street and ask him that question. You seen how he acted, you guys. He knew. He knows. He just had to answer with, "Oh, I don't know. I ain't honestly never heard of nothing like that." Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to insult my fucking intelligence, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking disgusting. Like, whatever, guys. But I just I'm gonna get the police report on that and any body cams that I can. Now, if it's I don't know if they'll give them to me because of the if it's going to trial court. You know what I mean? They may not give it to me. I don't know, but I'm gonna try and get it and see what they say. You know, I should be able to get the reports for sure, but they may not give me the fucking the body camera. They might try to say it's under investigation or something stupid. You know what I mean? Who knows? But uh, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Thanks for that reminding me. I know my rights. I'll go up there in the morning and actually I can. I got a buddy down there in the records department. I can just call him and I mean, ain't really a buddy, but he's the guy that does the public records request, and we've gotten to know each other. So he, he's been pretty straight up with me all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know he's still with the police, point blank. No offense, Kevin, but it is what it is. Uh, so
You need to cut it off and come in here and get cooled off.
there you go, Mouse. That's what's up. I know my rights. I got my Kodak Pixie 360 Pixie or whatever it's called. I think it's called like a 360 pixel or Kodak Pixie 360. I only paid like $200 for it on Amazon, and it's a 360-degree camera with night vision. It's a badass camera. It is badass, and that 360, boy, they can't hide. They can't hide. It gets them wherever they're at, whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love it when they don't realize that I have a 360 camera. You know what I'm saying? That's when the best shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah.
Don't say it. Come on, Bobby, kitty, you know what I'm saying?
But anyway, yeah. The I don't know, guys. I think that relying on something that has the brain size of a pea is ridiculous. For it to rely on our freedom for that. You know what I mean? But I'm just a lowly fucking peasant. So who am I to argue with what they decide? But yeah. But I 100% believe that they violated dude's rights in that video, and I hope when he gets out, because he'll probably get bonded out. I'm sure he didn't have that much drugs. It wasn't a big like a large amount, but it wasn't little tiny amount. But it could be definitely said it was personal. It was small enough to say it was personal. But he can get out, and hopefully he fights it, and hopefully he brings up the whole waiting on the cop or on the canine, because I I just don't see how somebody having drugs in the back seat could be. You can have reasonable suspicion that they have drugs on them like that. What could possibly be your reasonable suspicion? You can't say, oh well, the man was acting nervous, because some people are just plain nervous when they get pulled over by the cops. And if the man says, well, Your Honor, I'm a black man and got pulled over by a white cop, he can even use that as an excuse. And nowadays to say I was nervous, I was scared, I feared for my life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't see how I don't see how it could be possible that somebody could have reasonable suspicion. Because even nowadays in Ohio, it's, legalized marijuana for medical use. Even the smell of marijuana ain't probable cause anymore to search. Now it could be added into the totality of the suspicion, but it can't be the sole reason that the cop decides, oh, I want to search your car. It just can't be anymore. Since the cops like to say, oh, with the totality. Like, motherfucker, you didn't even know what totality was until the prosecutor told you. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? These cops kill me, dude. I mean, half of these cops act like they have no fucking education, a high school education that they literally somebody did their homework for them because they're fucking that stupid. You know what I'm saying? They can't even write a proper fucking report. You know what I mean? I can't even wait. I can't wait to get the report on that because I am getting that report. Believe that. I will go up tomorrow sometime and get the file for the report and file for the body cam footage because I want to see what they were saying, guys. I definitely want to see what they were saying, especially when I pulled up, and then the whole question got thrown out about uh, the probable cause for the weight on the dog. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it was right, and it was inside a bag. Exactly. Yeah. Wow, really, CRA? That's crazy, man. That's nuts, man. There's because they're stupid, dude. I mean, there's just no other fucking way to put it. They're just 90% of the cops are fucking ignorant, man. Oh, absolutely. You absolutely can revoke it ZXL anytime you want. Damn right you can. You gave permission, you can take permission away. But that guy didn't consent to the search, not even a little bit. When I first pulled up there, if you guys see him, he thumbed up me. You know what I'm saying? Because he was glad I was there recording. So, you know, they didn't. I don't see how they could have probable cause. I mean, what possibly could be the probable cause? You know what I'm saying? And if they're, I hope they're stupid enough to say, "Oh, well, he's a known drug dealer. I bet he has something on him," because that right there will ruin that whole fucking case. And dude will walk. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not probable cause. You know what I'm saying? What's known by who, and by whose word and whose authority makes that true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's some sketchy fucking territory. You know what I mean? If they're in that territory. So, yeah, that's a major fucking lawsuit. If dude fucking, if he can prove that they fucking violated his rights by doing that, oh my god, guys, that's a big lawsuit. Oh, Dean, we're just talking about my last video where they arrested the guy for the drug stop. We was talking about the canine unit. He had to wait about like 30 minutes for a canine dog to get there. We were talking about what reasonable suspicion or probable cause could the cops possibly have had that he had drugs on him. You know what I mean? Because for one, the drugs were found in the trunk in a bag, so it didn't smell like drugs. You know what I mean? The mom came, and when I talked to the mom, she said that he does have a history of drugs. So, but that can't be used as reasonable suspicion for a search. You could have been convicted 30 times of dealing drugs, and they can't use that as probable cause against you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely does. All the time, ZXL. All the time. They just think that they can detain you. It's like, they always ignore the what are you detaining me for suspicion of what crime? They always, you notice how they always just ignore that question? Yeah, it's because cops think that they can just detain you. Oh, I'm a cop. You're a peasant citizen. You're detained. Matter of fact, you're detained. You're detained. I'm just throwing out detainments everywhere. Everybody's detained. Ha ha ha. I'm just a crazy detaining flappy arm guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? You know? But that's how they act, guys. I'm watching my video, guys, and it's like a little bit behind my live. I just watched myself do the flappy arm. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, they're fucking nuts, man. Yeah, they definitely profiled that guy. CRA. I mean, I'm sure they knew him. You know what I mean? They probably did know he sold drugs. They probably did. But that's neither here nor there. Doesn't mean that you get to fucking stop him because of it and fucking search his vehicle. You know? I mean, if he ain't on parole, they can't search him, just stop him and search him. Now, if he was on parole, they most definitely could at any time. It even says it in your parole paperwork that they can come in your house anytime and they can search you anytime. You know, them are parts of your agreement to get out on parole. So, you know, when you sign that a parole agreement, you agree to that. There's no way around that. But he obviously wasn't on parole. So, oh yeah, CRA, of course. Yeah, and I mean they can just say, "Hey, hop on one leg," and to them that's a lawful order because you're right. They're fucking ignorant. They're stupid as fuck. But you know, we already know this. So sorry guys, I'm hungry. This is all I've ate today. All right, I'm done. But yeah, it's hilarious. That's for sure. They It's like the guy. It's like the cop that I don't know how long ago it was, a month or two ago, a couple months ago, that had the guy stop. Then people stopped right here across the street from my house, and I walked out and was recording. And he tried to act like the whole fucking block was locked down because he had a guy pulled over. The dude was fucking he was a fucking imbecile, you know. And he's that guy. He's the cop that I filmed the other night about a week ago and just let them people go. You know what I mean? He did that because I was there. Believe he did that because I was there. No other reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was him. That's why he walked around the one side of that electrical box I was standing in front of to see me and say something to me. Then he walked over to the car. You know what I'm saying? He probably was going to try to say something to me until he's seen who I was. You know what I mean? He's probably going to be like, "Sir, you can't be here. You got to move on." I wholeheartedly believe that's what he was going to do. But then he saw who I was and changed his fucking mind. Because the guy thinks that if he's got a car pulled over, nobody's allowed to be around the area. For real. And proof of that was the guy that was walking his fucking dog across the street that night. You know, he even said it. He even tried to make him hurry up and go. You know what I mean? Ignorance, man. That's what that is that's failed, 100% failed training. Can't really blame the cop because he wasn't trained no better. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You know, I mean, honestly, guys, it's crazy. Yeah, if you do all your time, you're still on parole because my wife's nephew got out and did all his time and was on parole. So, and he did every fucking day of it, every fucking day of his time. It's fucking stupid, but you know they got him.
And went back for violating.
Yeah, went back for violating his parole.
And did every day of his time.
Yeah, and he did every day of his time that he was in there for. Yeah, fucking crazy. But so you might as well just take the parole because you're going to be on parole. If you go to prison, you're going to be on parole anyway. So you might as well just take the extra days out of prison because fuck it. If you're gonna be on parole anyways, you might as well get out earlier. But, whatever. No, when you're on parole, they find any fucking thing they can to fucking get you. Anything. Them guys want nothing better than to put you right back in prison. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I don't want to get in. Michelle! Okay, it's fireworks. I hate the fucking 4th of July, you guys. I hate it. I used to be way worse when I first got home from the military. Fireworks would make me hit the ground and roll under a car. Nowadays, I'm not as bad with it, but it still kind of irks me a little bit. It's all part of PTSD, but oh my goodness. No, babe, those were fireworks. I could hear the fizzle after the pops of the fireworks in the sky. But pretty sure, y'all, that somebody shot last night and it hit our house. But and that's as far as I'm going to go into that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it hit our house, and I'm pretty fucking sure I see where it hit. But it's up a little bit higher, and I can't see it. So I'm gonna get my ladder out tomorrow. I'm gonna look at the hole and I'm gonna see if it's a gunshot hole, and we'll take it from there. You know what I mean? Wow, see, all right, that's nuts, dude. For sitting in a restaurant that serves fucking wow, man. Wow. I mean, that's pretty much everywhere except fast food, man. And hell, even some fast food serve alcohol anymore. Wow, that's nuts. Oh man, dude, it's so fucking hot, guys. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night, y'all, and just because it's so fucking hot, and I'm kind of ready to go lay in the AC, man. I need to get an AC in this room, man. For real, need an AC up in her. But anyways, guys, look, hey, it was a pretty good stream tonight, guys. No, we only had what, one troll come in, guys. We only had like one troll come in. That's shocking. And of course, he had to hit on some old news, my teeth. Come up with some new fucking material, troll. Oh, CRA, you're from where are you at from in Ohio, man? Where at? You up north by Columbus? Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it. Where are you from? What city you from, CRA? You from Columbus area? I think I remember asking you before, but not 100% sure. Uh, yeah, dude, that's crazy, dude. Ohio's got that trespassing thing where they say they got it written in the law that public property isn't an excuse to not being trespassed. You know what I'm saying? Which is total fucking bullshit. That 100% violates Smith v. Cummings. You know what I mean? If we want to be able to go into a government building and record our public officials, we 1000% have a constitutional right to do so. So, oh yeah, that's right, CRA. You're from Finley. Duh. Yeah, duh. Yeah, I'll be coming up there, man. No worries, brother. I am coming up there. So, is that what the fuck you're looking at 6 months for? Is that shit where they beat the fuck out of you, dude? Are you taking it to trial? I take that shit to fucking trial, bro. Make them fucking take it. Make them And look, man, it's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6, brother. Make them take it to jury trial. You don't want to judge. You definitely don't want to fucking. Yeah, I'm sorry, CRA. I didn't recognize the name, man. Sorry, I didn't put it together. Um, it's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6, brother. So you fucking goddamn take it to the box, man. Fucking take it to that. If they're gonna put you in jail, which they probably are because they don't want you to fucking goddamn sue their fucking ass. So you may be able to, though, if they find you guilty, which is bullshit. If they find you guilty, you need to fucking immediately file an appeal. You need to tell your lawyer that you 1000% are going to an appeal anything but a not guilty verdict. All right. I wouldn't plead. I mean, it's your life. Plead out on it if you want. I personally wouldn't. I'd take it to the fucking box. You know what I'm saying? All right, XL. Later, buddy. Good. You want a jury. You don't want no judge. You don't want that fucking scumbag judge fucking doing the outcome of your case. You want 12 jurors to fucking find you guilty. And you know, you're gonna find out the hard way, like my wife did, that they're gonna stack the jury. You're gonna see a bunch of old motherfuckers coming in to be jurors. Bunch of old motherfuckers from World War II type motherfuckers that just think, oh, they're the cops, they're right, and you can't. No, you shouldn't ever disregard the police. They're here to help you. You know, that's the type of motherfucker that they're gonna try to stack up in your fucking shit. Make sure your fucking lawyer does his job and boots them motherfuckers, man, and ask the right questions during the jury selection. You know what I'm saying? The one of the questions is how do you feel about the police? Do you feel the police are always right? You know what I mean? Good. Uh, well, we should try to get you a fundraiser going, man, to help you. Let me see if I can get one of the bigger guys, CRA. Let me see if I can get James on it, man, or maybe AFA. Let me see if I can get a couple of the bigger guys to do a fucking fundraiser for you, man, to help try to get a lawyer, man. All right. I mean, I ain't gonna don't hold me to no promises, man. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna reach out to them and see if I can get them to maybe do a fundraising live stream or something for you, man, to help you get a lawyer, man, because that's some fucked up shit. I know Long Island Audits has more money than he knows what to fucking do with because of his subscriber base and shit. He may even help, man. I don't know. I'll reach out and see if he'll listen, but I'm not. I don't know him. You know what I mean? I've never talked to him. Me and AFA, we're friends, and me and James are friends. So I will speak with them and see what I can do. See if I can get them to help out in some way. I mean, if we all got to stick together. I don't have the platform, obviously, to get you the money you need for a lawyer. I wish I did, because if I did, I'd help you in a heartbeat, dude. I would post your fucking Cash App everywhere and tell them to fucking donate to you. I'm gonna do it anyway. So if you can email me your Cash App, I will put it on a post and see if I can get you any help. And if you ain't got Cash App, you can get it and get it quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. Yeah, I know he did. I know FA shared your video, but I'm gonna see if he'll maybe help do a live stream fundraiser or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he probably would, man. He's a good guy. Um, so we'll see what we can do. See if we can get you some help. You know, make sure your lawyer, if you can't get a real lawyer and you got to stick with a fucking quarter pointy piece of shit, run his ass, man. Run him. Don't let him run you. Run his ass. Make sure he knows you know what you want. You don't even come at you with a plea bargain to do his fucking job and to do it the right fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And if he doesn't, I'm friends with San Joaquin also. San Joaquin probably and Direct D too, but San Joaquin is probably the most likely to help. So I will talk to San Joaquin tonight and see if I can get him to do a live stream, kind of like fundraiser for you. So most definitely send me your Cash App. Just email it to me because if you put it on here, I'll lose it. But I'm gonna put my email in chat right now. Hang on. Right there. Yep. Yeah, I'll reach out to Direct D. I'll grab your video and see if he can post it too and run it again. It doesn't need to be forgot. It definitely needs to be fucking out there, and everybody in the community needs to know what's going on, and everyone in the community needs to help, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pitch in a few bucks. It ain't gonna be much, but I'll do what I can, man. You know I'm poor, but I'll do what I can, man. You need to get a lawyer, dude. You need a real lawyer. You need a civil rights fucking attorney, man, because we all know what a fucking public defender is gonna do. He's gonna focus more on trying to get you to plead out than win your case. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work. They make like 25 fucking bucks or $100. They don't want to work on your case, man. So, you know, we'll see what they do. But look, guys, I'm gonna get off here tonight, man. It's just so hot. Next week, man, I'm gonna get me a AC up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So we can work out a little bit better, work a little longer. But yep, email that to me. And I'll reach out to all of them tonight, see what we can get rolling, man. Get you some help up there. All right, buddy. Look, guys, appreciate y'all coming in. Wish I could hang out a little longer, man, but this heat. I mean, look at this. My freaking ice pack is water now. It's so hot. It is really hot. Yep, that's it, Mouse. That's what you need to do. Turn it around on their ass. File a fucking civil rights lawsuit on their ass. File a 1983 lawsuit and rush it to them, man. That's what you need to do, buddy. Yep. Whatever you do, don't let them get away with that. That was some fucked up shit. Yeah, I know, CR. I know, buddy. That's some fucked up shit, dude. You know what I mean? You definitely picked the wrong cop shop to fucking do it to start off with, man. You know what I mean? But I mean, not really. You picked the right one. You picked a bunch of tyrants, and I will be coming up there, man. Don't worry, I will. I'm not gonna say when I'm coming. I'll let you know. When you email me, I'll keep your email up, and when I come up that way, I'll email you when I'm on my way, so you know. But if I, broadcast coming up, the patrols will call the police, and the police will be ready for me. So we don't want them to be ready for me. And it definitely ain't going to be on a Friday where if they put me in jail, I'll spend the weekend in there. So yeah, no, it'll be during the week. But because I'm the type of motherfucker that they probably will throw up in jail. Because, they get out the way with me, I'm gonna get as mouthy as I can with them. So, yeah, they'll probably beat the fuck out of me too, but I'll sue their fucking balls off. So, but all right, guys, appreciate y'all. Uh, uh, so anyways, I'm gonna get off, guys. It's fucking roasting. All right, y'all. News now high. I'm out, guys. Thanks for stopping by.